Hello, I'm one of the authors of the paper Rayleigh and Love, Discrepancy highlights temporal change in near-surface radial anisotropy after the 2004 Great Sumatra Earthquake. This paper published in JGR Solid Earth in 2021. This video presentation summarizes the major findings of this study. This study analyzed surface wave measured from repeating earthquake sequence after the 2004 Sumatra, 2005 Nias, 2007 Bengkulu, and 2008 Seismic earthquakes over the time window from 2005 to 2015. Repeating earthquakes can be used to minimize the artifact of inter-event distance and promote the precision of time-varying signals. The measurement of observations revealed that the time delay or velocity reduction delta V of Rayleigh-wave is larger than that of Love-wave by a factor of 6, and this can be expressed by this presentation or delta VLR delta VLQ ratio. Statistical analysis indicate that the likelihood of the observed delta VLR of 0.16% as indicated by the peak in panel A and delta VLR LQ ratio of 6.5 as indicated by the peak in panel C. To discuss the viable model that can reproduce the observed large delta VLR delta VLQ ratio, this study adopted the following approach. We compare the sensitivity kernels of surface wave in isotropy media versus the sensitivity kernel in VTI media. We compute the DSN synthetics in VTI media given perturbation of d alpha h, d alpha v, d beta h, d beta v, and d alpha v, d alpha h ratio, which indicates the degree of P wave anisotropy, and d beta v, d beta h ratio, which indicates degree of S wave anisotropy over different depth range. And we compute the DSN synthetics for velocity perturbation in VTI media due to crack density, crack geometry, horizontal versus vertical cracks, and crack aspect ratio in the near surface. The modeling result indicate that the d beta v reduction of 4% and d beta h reduction of 0.6% confined in the top 1 kilometer of the surface can reproduce the observed large delta VLR delta VLQ ratio. The inferred value of d beta v and d beta h are generally consistent with an increase of crack density of 2% and fluid filled horizontal cracks with crack aspect ratio in the range of 10 to 30. As indicated by this diagram, when increasing the crack aspect ratio, it can effectively enlarge the delta VLR delta VLQ ratio. Temporal change in delta VLR delta VLQ ratio indicates radial anisotropy change in the near surface after consecutive earthquakes, as indicated by this diagram. Before the 2004 earthquake, the crack density are low, but after the 2004 and 2005 earthquakes, the cracks are horizontally stretched and crack density are increased, and this can reflect the large delta VLR delta VLQ ratios. Thank you for watching this video presentation.